Hello traders, I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures, Friday morning, here to talk to you about the grain markets. All right, we had the WASDE report on Wednesday, and rather than any numbers that the USDA can tell us about world grain supplies and production, it's going to be weather and planting progress in the next few weeks that is going to drive the price of corn. Our first chart here today on corn, you can see not a lot of new news, and we're in a trading range here, and we'll see where we go in the next few weeks. It looks like shaping up here. We got a nice Mother's Day weekend coming up. Temperatures are going to be warmer, and then late next week, more rain in the forecast. So we'll see how the market responds to that. Okay, the soybean market. It's protein that the world wants here, and we had the USDA report, and you could see at the report on Wednesday morning, July soybeans did shoot up about 10 cents, and that's our next chart here. You can see Wednesday's high. Is that going to be an island top in July soybeans going forward, or is it not? And we'll talk more about that in the next week or two. So this report, again, very big production out of South America. That's old news. I think a couple of things that are important to say about soybeans is we're going to have an early harvest low in November soybeans. Protein is in very strong demand, and the market is aware of this, and the market's a forward-looking mechanism, and I think whatever type of yields and productions we have this summer, November soybeans are going to put in a low early in the year, and then the function of the soybean market is to rally after this production season and buy all the acres that they can in South America. I think another key to mention is the funds are now short corn and soybeans. And do they want to stay short into these major growing months of July and August going forward? So if we get any type of weather snafu, market's going to rally and make these shorts uncomfortable. There's algorithms now in weather trading, and we'll see about that. So the wheat market, the U.S. farmers back into the wheat business with Egypt. Egypt bought the first U.S. wheat in 4 months here, so that's a positive. I think wheat is too cheap, so be careful being short wheat here. You can see our next chart, a daily chart of wheat. We had that big rally on the Kansas storm here early in the spring, and that's a late storm in the Kansas wheat belt. We've never had that before, so a lot of traders, producers struggling with what kind of damage was done on the wheat. But back to wheat is too cheap here, and be careful being short. So going forward, demand is pretty good. We got to see how this planning gets finished up here, and markets are about speculation and money flow, and I think that's key here, and we'll talk more about that. This is the fundamentals of big grain in the world overhanging us. Could be old news, and we'll see how we go with production here going forward. Everybody have an excellent weekend.